Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Coders Arcade. In this tutorial, I will be talking about another important topic in OOPS concepts in Java, which is composition. So before starting this video, I would like to request you people to please like and share our videos with your friends and family. Also, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you receive notifications regarding our latest updates. Thank you. So without wasting any more time, let's get started with today's topic. As I said, today's topic is composition in Java. So, as we know, Java is a versatile language that supports object oriented programming and code reusability with building relationships between two classes. There are two types of relationships or associations in Java which are used to reuse a code and reduce duplicity from one class to another. The two relationships are, let me just comment out and give it to you. The first one is a, and the other one is has a. So as we know, is a relationship is applicable in inheritance, and the has a relationship is applicable in association. So in association, there are two types. So in our earlier tutorial, we learned about that, which is aggregation. And in today's tutorial, we will be learning about the other type of association, which is composition. So in case of inheritance or is a relationship, there is a tight coupling between the is a classes. But in case of has a relationship, the classes are loosely coupled and more preferable for the programmers or developers. So the has a relationship is divided into two types, as I have showed you here, aggregation and composition. In my previous tutorial, I showed you aggregation and its example. In today's class, I will show you about composition. So what is basically composition? Composition in Java between two objects associated with each other exists only when there is a strong relationship between each other, or there is a strong relationship between one class and the other. So it means that the other class cannot exist without the owner or the parent class. So let me give you a simple example. The example can be a human cannot exist without heart or lungs. So if I consider human as a class and heart and lungs to be other two classes, so these two classes cannot exist without the human class. So therefore we can say that composition is a restricted form of aggregation. In composition, one class includes another class and is dependent on it so that it cannot functionally exist without another class. So let us look at an example so that you can understand better about that. So let me show you what I've done here. I have made a class cat. So in this, I have a attribute or variable which is of the string data type, which is name. So as we already know that the cat will belong to some human, right? So actually you can say that the cat will belong to a owner. So let us create another object owner which will belong to the human class. Now look carefully. This name of the cat belongs to the string class, which is the object of the class cat, and this owner object belongs to the human class, which is not defined here. I have defined this human class here, as you can see here. I will get back to this, but let me just finish this off. So after that, what I have done is I have created a constructor public cat, and it has the attributes or the parameters which are the name and the owner. But this owner parameter actually is an object of the human class, as you can see here. So now with this I can say that this cat class cannot exist without this human class. So this human has this cat, or we can say that the cat belongs to the human or the owner, which is the object of this human class. So after that, in this constructor, you can see what I've done. Simply with the this keyword, we have used this dot name equal to name and this dot owner equal to owner. So right now you can see that these two are attributes of this constructor, right? But this owner actually is a object of the human class. So that's how we can associate two different classes. Right now, here I am associating the cat class with the human class. And after that, what I have done is I have created another method, which is the toString method, in order to return the string value. So here you can see that what I am doing is I am returning an operation or a format, which is called the formatted string in Java. With the help of this, what I am doing, I will show you. I am using the string class, and then I am using the dot format method, and after that I am printing my name is percentage s and I belong to percentage s. So what do you think this percent s is? This percent s is actually a string which will be replaced by the variable I pass. And similarly, this percent s will also be replaced by a string which will be passed by the user or the programmer, which in case is me right now. So the first one will be the name and the second one will be the owner. So this is how this toString method is working. But in order to understand this better, we have to go on to the human class. So let us go on to that. Here you can see this is the human class. Here I have this variable name which belongs to the string class. And then this is the constructor. And in this constructor, you can see that we have the attribute name. That's it. So this is only the name of the human. So after that, we also have this toString method in order to return the name of the human. So this is a basic simple class human where there is a attribute name and then we are using the toString method to return the name of that particular human, which will be the owner to that particular cat. Okay, now you understood the two classes, the cat class and the human class. Now let us see how they are actually associated in a main class. So here I have created another class which is main class, and here this is my main method. Inside this, just see what I have done. I have called my human class and created an object which is John by using the new keyword. And then you can see again I have to call my human class and provide the attribute which is the name. So here I have taken the name to be John. And then what I have done is I have called my cat class, and here I have created another object Tommy by using the new keyword. And again calling my cat class, what I have done is I have assigned the attributes. The attributes are the name, and let me go back here to my cat class. You will find that it takes two parameters. The first one is the name and the second one is the name of the owner, which belongs to the human class. Now let us get back here. Here you can see, okay, this is the name of the cat, and finally this is the name of the owner, right? The John variable. So this reference variable has the name John, which belongs to the human class. After that, what I'm doing is I'm just printing this Tommy variable or the object. Now, as soon as I run this, I should get something like this. Let me go here. You can see my name is Tommy and I belong to John, because according to the dot format method, the first string will be replaced by the name of the cat and the second string will be replaced by the name of the owner. So let me just run this so that I can show you the output. Right click, run main class. Yeah, as you can see here, my name is Tommy and I belong to John. So this is how these two classes are associated to each other. This kind of association is known as composition. So it is also a has a relationship because a human has a cat, or we can say that the cat belongs to our owner. So as you can see in the output here, my name is Tommy and I belong to John. So Tommy is the cat and it belongs to the owner John. So here in this case, this cat class cannot survive without the human class, right? So this is called loose coupling And this is the method of composition in Java. I hope you have understood this. If you have any doubts in this, you can ping me in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit the bell icon so that you receive notifications regarding our future updates. Thank you. This is Saurabh signing off. Have a nice day and happy learning.